Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast.
I'm here for Peter.
The doctor will see you now.
Oh, Lord.
Have any burning, itching, portal sensations? Anyway, welcome back to another episode of the Ultimate Spider Cast. I am Phil.
Talk about a tingly spider sense.
It's tingling. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the interdimensional menace it is.
Hey, y'all. It's a little light. Damn straight.
Yes, you live in Florida.
Florida's a portal to hell. It's a hell map. Confirmed.
That's right, kids.
Suck it, Cleveland.
Whoa!
That's a Buffy joke, in case you didn't know.
That's right, we're back doing some Doctor Strange. Hail. Is that your brand, Doctor Strange? So yes, because by the time you hear this, there should be another little movie out.
Oh my!
And I think it, and I say little movie because I see it only is going to be 2 hours and 6 minutes. I was shocked.
Finally, we're getting back to normal cinema. I'm so happy. I'm sick of 3-hour movies.
I was just surprised just because I thought they'd pack a bunch of Easter eggs and.
They know at the end of the day, it's still a Doctor Strange movie. Nobody really cares.
A Doctor Strange and Wanda movie.
Exactly.
Oh,
and we'd rather see Wanda on TV. Like, we need more time with her. A movie's just not going to do her justice.
Yeah, true.
She's a very complex character. With the MCU, unfortunately, has really stripped her down to bare bones, and
yeah.
She was kind of uninteresting at the beginning. And had Brie Larson acted correctly, she would not be the lady face of Marvel right now. So,
ooh, yeah.
She's lucky Brie Larson effed up.
True.
She's forever thankful, bro. Trust me.
True.
Well, that and she's glad Joss Whedon is gone. You know.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, we know about Joss.
We'll see. We'll talk about that on Capes when it drops. So.
All right. So yes, today for some Doctor Strange, we picked Marvel Team Up 76 and 77. Speaking of, yes, not only is it Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, but guest starring Carol Danvers when she was Miss Marvel.
The only appropriate form of Carol Danvers.
Oh my!
Hashtag. I mean, unless Kelly's right now, honestly, I can't stand it.
Hey man, I have no problem with that.
She makes Carol Danvers, reasonable,
tolerable.
Yeah. I use that in the broadest sense.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's kind of like, you just write her like a normal human being, and, she doesn't have to be like...
Yeah, wonders what that can do for a character, right?
She doesn't have to be like a feminist icon 24/7. I'm sorry, but...
Yeah. Brie Larson took that way too seriously.
Oh, yeah. She really ticked off the bros with, who said this movie's for you?
She's lucky that they forced it on us. Literally.
Right?
Otherwise, that movie wouldn't have made $1 billion. That's all I'm saying. They're like, you have to see it. It's important, and it really wasn't between us hands. Mm-hmm. You could have got it from context from the next movie. Just saying.
It was all, hey, guess how Fury lost that eye?
Forever better. I bet you if Fury was white, he wouldn't have lost his eye like that.
Oh.
Anywho.
I know. I was like, really? All right, so yes.
That should have been on the Marvel's list for worst superhero movie.
Oh!
Totally. See, if my list would have printed that night, my whole world would be different right now.
Oh my. I would have threw it in. But there are so many contenders, though, so far.
I know, I just wish my list had printed that night. I was all prepared, and then it didn't effing print. Marvel sabotaged me. Hashtag change my mind.
Sabotage. Alright, so let's jump into these.
I love the cover. I would want this as a poster for sure.
What, 76?
Right next to my Venom poster, Phil.
What, 76?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so...
It looks more like a Madam Web. It should be a Madam Web cover than anything. That's none of my business.
I know, because you really...
Clea's here, too, so that's nice.
Oh, yeah, Clea, yeah.
That was a refreshing surprise when I was rereading this. I was like, oh, yeah, she's in this. Good for her.
Yeah, remember Stephen Strange, one of the first teachers to sleep with his student. Hey, well.
I mean, this might be controversial, but I always got those vibes from Reed Richards and Sue Storm. Don't at me! I'm a Fantastic Four fan, I can say this.
Well, she is younger than him, so.
Considerably.
Alright, so.
It's why he doesn't like Johnny. It kind of reminds him, like, oh yeah, I robbed the cradle on this one. I'm just glad she doesn't act like that. Could be worse.
Oh my god, and they're Marvel's first family, too. Oh my god.
Exactly.
Alright, so Marvel Team Up number 76, from December 1978. So, yes, before Lilith's time. I'm only a few months old. Writer Chris Claremont.
Shockingly. Shockingly, Chris Claremont.
I don't know, there was some text in these issues.
No, I just mean you think Spider-Man and Doctor Strange, that's not a name that's gonna come up, bro. It's just not.
Well, I think we've covered some of his. I think he's done a run. He did a run on Marvel Team.
Yeah, he did a run, but I'm just saying, you know what he's synonymous with. Shout out good luck to that Gambit series. I'm gonna read it though. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm gonna read it.
If it comes out, I mean, it's gonna be late, like a lot of stuff.
July, you said, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's Chris Claremont famous for?
Yeah, copyright strike.
But no, I was just I think he was doing the Miss Marvel book at this time. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So that might be why she got added to this. Shekels.
Give me my shekel!
Trying to get numbers up on that book. Penciler Howard Chaykin, inker Jeff Acklin and Juan Ortiz, colorist Carl Gafford. Yep. Letterer Joe Rosen and editor Bob Hall. Well, at least it's not Bob Cobb. Really? Really have to call him Maestro? Mark the bingo card.
Philip, it is Saturday morning. Thursday nights are spicy talk, okay?
That was a Seinfeld reference. How's that spicy talk?
I know.
God, how is that spicy? Not like I said, Bob.
Seinfeld is very spicy. Thank you very much. Well, actually, Friends has more sexual innuendo per minute than any other show I've ever watched from the 90s.
How you doing?
Exactly.
All right.
We can put that on the bingo card, too.
What, Friends?
Yeah. I've watched so many reruns while I'm falling asleep. It's just subconsciously there.
Yes. Okay, so this one, If Not for Love. If not love, what love, Hellfire?
Party like a rock star? Extra cash to spend on yourself? I don't know.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, God. Tampa Bay gentlemen, if you have a few $100 extra to spend.
You got 4 dogs. You gotta give treats to 4 dogs to get to my heart. Good luck with that.
That's right, kids. She only does it to feed her kids.
The little one's an a-hole. He'll never love you. Just like me.
Whoa. Oh my God. It's so synonymous with you. Yeah, that little a-hole will never love you. Barks a lot, you know. It is Saturday night.
His bite is worse than his bark, so.
Biz you. It is Saturday night, and Spider-Man is enjoying himself swinging.
As he's swinging, flipping his way downtown.
Oh my God. He's enjoying himself on a Saturday night.
It's Ting Ting. Without Mary Jane? Rude.
Well, that's why he's enjoying himself. Mary Jane is not around. Come on.
Oh, is he being a handsome young man?
Swinging across Washington Square. So he was swinging in Washington Square. Soon,
here comes Doctor Strange with his mystic garbage.
Soon he passes by Doctor Strange's Greenwich Village sanctum, and the Mystic Master sees him through a window. No, the window. We all know the window, kids.
Strange wonders what brings Spider-Man into the neighborhood and calls out to him, but Spider-Man seems preoccupied and does not respond. Strange thinks Spider-Man's appearance is more than coincidence, for just this morning he received a...
He's a tarot girl. He's one of those girls.
He received...
Oh my god, what time were you born? What's your big 3? Oh my god, Doctor Strange is a tarot girl. No.
He received a deck of tarot cards by special delivery with no return address. It was an ancient deck, heavily charged with power, and as soon as he touched it, he felt compelled to do a reading.
He was in a silly, goofy mood. It's okay.
Yes, even though he had not done one in years. Hey, the 10 cards are...
He had to get those hands fixed first. Hey,
oh. Well, it's been a while, so, you know, he needed to play with that deck.
Slow ride.
Take it easy. So yes, the cards are laid on the table, and as he returns to contemplate them, Clea enters the room.
Annoyed as ever. Me too. Clea is the most relatable person in the whole damn book. Okay.
Oh yes, the fourth star of our book, Clea's cleavage.
I mean, you gotta get the kids in somehow.
Hey-oh. Get them kids in there. Oh my lord. She tries to distract him.
She's like, hey big boy, why don't you come upstairs? Why don't you come and see me sometime?
Why don't you come... Oh my god, why don't you come see me instead of playing with your deck?
Yeah.
But he is far too busy trying to penetrate the arcane forces that seem to be clouding his perception. Clea is annoyed that Strange is excluding her from his work, and as they leave the room quarreling, neither one notices that Dr. Strange's orb of Agamotto has begun to glow.
Ugh. Convenient plot point is convenient. Continue.
Yes, you know trouble's about to begin when your orbs are glowing.
He's a doctor. He can prescribe himself something for that.
Well, I think he's leaving the room to prescribe himself something for that. Yes. Take one of these and call me in the morning. Hey-oh. A few blocks away, Spider-Man finds an alley and changes into his street clothes. Yes, he's naked in an alley. Wondering why his spider sense starts to tingle. We're going to do that no matter what, because you're swinging past Dr. Strange's house, but I don't know.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling. It's psychosomatic. Don't worry about it.
So yes, kids. So far, the theme of this issue is tingling.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling.
Trying not to think about his studies, he starts to walk back toward Dr. Strange's house, still too preoccupied to care about where he is headed. He's just so bored. At the same time, having calmed Clea down.
Giving the lady what she wants.
Calm down, something else down, you know.
How Dr. Manhattan of him.
Whoa! Dr. Strange returns at once. Oh my god, would he pull a Dr. Manhattan and have multiple Stranges, one's working on the problem? Well,
yeah, I was just waiting on them to rip that off, but...
Hey man, he had the time stone for a while.
Exactly.
Having calmed Clea down, Dr. Strange returns at once more contemplate the tarot layout, but he still fails to note the glowing orb behind him. Near
He didn't get that post-nut clarity, huh?
Whoa! Whoa! Oh my. Nope, I guess not.
You know what would help with that? Manscaped. No, I'm kidding.
Near Abingdon Square, a few blocks away, Carol Danvers, editor of Woman magazine.
Oh, Lord.
I wonder who that magazine's for. Disembarks from a bus, having spent 30 hours working without a break to get the latest issue to the printers. 30 hours without a break. Who does she work for? Oh, that's right. Since Peter isn't going to, yes, we needed someone to complain about Jameson.
He's the worst no matter who it is.
I know. See, he doesn't...
Only Betty can tame Jonah. Hashtag change my mind.
Whoa. So see, kids, Jonah is not sexist or discriminate. He
hates everybody equally.
Yes, he's an a-hole.
Unless you're a young hot thing that he wants to marry.
Whoa. A young hot
then
scientist.
He's Daddy Warbucks.
Young hot scientist. She's looking forward to a hot bath. Hell, unfortunately, a rude man behind her pushes her out onto the sidewalk, and she stumbles into Wong, Doctor Strange's servant, who is homeward bound with groceries.
Boo!
Oh, please,
Boo!
if this was these days, the guy would have tried to push her off the bus. She would have grabbed him and whipped him across the street.
It's like, oh, don't worry about it. It was just a scroll. It's fine.
Oh yes, a bus battle. That's right. She recognizes him, but he does not know her, and introduces himself, and she helps him pick up the provisions. Oh yeah, he does. He didn't recognize her without the mask. He's like, oh, hot blonde. Okay. God, is everyone in that house super horny? Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, we know
mysticism and horniness. I mean, just think about Dr. Doom and why he created the horny Doombots. Think about it. It all comes full circle. Some might even say super connected.
Dark math.
F in the chat. Can we get an F in the chat?
Okay. Are you gonna be another one too? You killed super connectivity. Oh my god! But yes, horniness and black magic.
Mysticism goes together. Yeah.
Horny.
I mean, look at John Constantine on the DC side. So I'm just saying, it's a thing.
Horny, dark magic. Whose house is this?
Oh, you don't want to know the things I've done. Oh no, I don't dabble. My grandma taught me better.
No Ouija boards for Little Hellfire.
Hell no.
Oh no, you didn't.
My parents already told me I was a hellspawn. I'm not chancing it.
Meanwhile, Doctor Strange continues to contemplate the tarot, but when Cleo looks in on him, she finds his study cold and the air reeking of evil.
Well, it's Doctor Strange.
I know.
So... he's not the best person. I don't know why we like to pretend that he is, but okay.
And even if you get past that, it's like how much mystic crap is going on in this house. You're always going to get a weird feeling, aren't you?
Hey, but those are definitely tentacles, by the way.
Whoa, hey, No, they're done with that, Little Hellfire. Okay.
I don't think those are tentacles.
Oh my.
No, those are definitely tentacles. Your booty. Sprinkle some pin particles on it, make it bigger.
Oh my god. No. Where's my pin particles?
It's got to be longer. I need a full length one.
Oh, no.
That'll do.
I don't know, maybe like 4 inches. I could sprinkle some pin particles on it to make it bigger. Sparkly quantum tentacles?
Only I would edit something and be like, you know what? This is a drop.
Oh yeah, that was like
only me.
That was the first Matt Conan drop. You're like, you must use this. Oh, right.
Lilith demanded it.
Go ahead, throw it in. All right.
I do miss editing sometimes, but then I look at my bed and go, not that much.
I'm sorry, I have an appointment to be buried under 4 dogs this evening. Yes, no. Then she sees the glowing orb and shouts a warning, but before Strange can react, a demon form erupts.
It's blue! It's gonna blow!
Whoa!
See? Manscaped, I'm just saying. The jokes write themselves here.
Everyone out, she's gonna blow. Wait a minute, she's gonna blow. Everyone back in. Before Strange can react, a demon form erupts from the object and attacks. Ectoplasmic tentacles hit Doctor Strange like steel bars as the monster attacks his mind. Strange utters a spell, but it has no effect, and when Clea begins to scream, the telepathic rapport Strange shares with his disciple transmits her agony, and he feels her soul wrenched from her. As Carol Danvers finishes repacking Wong's shopping bag, he suddenly...
Now that's a good finish.
Whoa!
Just get some Gatorade and you'll be fine, man. Everybody making a big deal for it.
Oh my. What?
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
So yes, as Carol's helping Wong repack his sack.
You hit him right in the face with that sack.
He suddenly receives a mental alarm from Doctor Strange and rushes away. Carol realizes something is wrong with Wong, and
everybody to the Strange Mobile,
and follows him. And when he runs by Peter Parker, Peter's spider sense tingles a strong warning.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling.
Peter recognizes Wong, and he quickly, he's like the most popular guy in this neighborhood, and he quickly ducks into an alley, changes into his Spider-Man costume, and follows Wong to Doctor Strange's sanctum. Thank God!
This is a party.
Thank God everyone was in this neighborhood tonight.
Well, it was Saturday night in the village. He lives in the village, to be fair.
Saturday.
ST.
The first bad sign Spider-Man notices is that the door is unlocked, which means that Strange's mystic defenses are down. Don't worry, they'll be back up in 15 minutes. Hello. Finding the first floor empty, he rushes upstairs.
Well, he's kind of old, so I don't know.
Oh! Well, he's got some of those blue spells, Lilith. Come on. Hey, man, you gotta have a quick recovery time if you're sleeping with one of your students, right? Noting that
one would hope.
He rushes upstairs, noting that the interior of the house seems a lot larger than it looks from the outside. No, not that, Doctor. Finally, he reaches Strange's study, where he finds Wong staring in shock at the unconscious forms of the Mystic Master and his disciple. As Wong and Spider-Man whisper,
like, I knew they were up to no good. I knew it.
As Wong and I told them they didn't need to do the drugs during and before. Come on. As Wong and Spider-Man whisper together, Spider-Man's spider sense starts. Oh my God! Now that he's getting non-stop tingles. Hell.
It's ting ting. Well, they are in the inner sanctum, if you will. So.
And he turns to see Miss Marvel behind him. Her costume has changed since Spider-Man last saw her, and at first...
It's like, a little more boobage, please.
Oh, my.
Who told you to change your costume?
She was never big on the boobage. She was always about those legs.
It was pretty tight and kept the girls up.
Well, it was tight, yeah, but they weren't hanging out. But yeah, they were... Oh, my God. You ever see, like, those original covers when she was wearing that first costume? Man, that thing was ripping 24/7.
Yeah.
So yeah, Spider-Man, the costume has changed since he saw her, and at first he does not recognize her, so then we have to do the explanation. Hey, go see, Miss Marvel 19 or whatever.
Thank you, Bob.
Like I said, I think it's a shekel for Claremont. I believe he wrote that.
Yeah.
Just then, Doctor Strange very weakly asks for Wong, and Miss Marvel tells Spider-Man to take Strange into the next room while she takes care of Clea. Let me take her in the other room while I tie her robe back up.
Exactly.
Sometime later in the library, Doctor Strange restores his strength with a spell of rejuvenation.
Wait a minute, Doctor Strange invented freaking Viagra?
Oh!
Reed Richards will have a word with you, sir.
Are you thinking Viagra? Okay, I was just like...
Smoke the doobie?
No, that's gonna put you to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Everyone loves cocaine.
Whoa! I know I live in Florida, but no. Absolutely not.
And remember,
if it requires baking soda, I don't want it.
Whoa! Remember, kids.
I'm uncancelable.
With Clea's life at stake, he explains he does not have the time to recover naturally. Okay, it is Viagra. Sorry.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, he cannot use the spell of rejuvenation on Clea because her soul has been torn from her body and is now imprisoned in the mystic orb of Agamotto. Strange's strongest spells have failed to bring her back. It is imperative that they rescue her quickly, he continues, lest the realm of unreality within the orb...
Some would say a multiverse of madness is in that stone. I'll show myself out. That's fine.
Realm of unreality, or as we call it, Florida. No, New Jersey.
I was gonna say it could be New Jersey, it could be Florida, it could be Texas.
Oh
my! Or it
my!
could be Utah. Which one is it? I don't know. Or it could be New Hampshire or Rhode Island. Actually, they're pretty crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, basically, if it's touching the state of Mass,
whoa!
It's...
From Boston. The tarot cards he received earlier that day were clearly sent to warn him about this, says Strange, and the only clue they have about the sender is the postmark. New Orleans!
New Orleans!
New
Orleans!
So, does Claremont have a thing for New Orleans then? God,
Road trip.
you know, if he had had that thought, they would have run into a young Remy LeBeau. You know.
I know. I'm just like, bro. It's right. That's the flashback story. Mark my words. We're gonna see freaking Spider-Man and freaking Miss Marvel in a flashback.
We're about what, 10 years too early here. Spider-Man replies that black magic has always been out of his league, and he starts to leave. But Doctor Strange persuades him to stay. Then Strange casts...
Like, Madam Web would like to have a word with you.
She just sees the future.
Wait, what is this, Sony?
She's more like
we were at a Sony pitch meeting.
She's more like a mutant or something. I don't think she's magic, but... I love for once, Peter had common sense. He's like, I don't know, man. I'm out. And then Strange is like, no, come back.
This don't seem up my alley. Let me get out of here. Let me put my way back downtown.
Weren't you bored, young man? I'll share my drugs with you. Okay, I'm in.
Exactly.
Then Strange casts a spell, and he, Spider-Man, and Miss Marvel vanish, leaving Clea's body lying on a bed in the care of Wong. Soon, the three companions materialize on Bourbon Street, New Orleans' fabled French Quarter, much to the astonishment of two tourists.
It's a tourist trap. Boo!
Strange magically erases the tourist's memory, okay, Professor X, and quickly casts a spell to disguise himself, Spider-Man, and Miss Marvel as ordinary people.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't like about Doctor Strange. He way too freely mind rapes people, bro. Like, it's almost as bad as putting your car on somebody unexpectedly.
Whoa.
That's a deep dive. You had to be here. But yeah.
Well, yeah, anyone he could was basically him, Professor X.
Yeah. Old men who teach young students. It's just a bad vibe all around in Marvel.
Can we really trust someone with that type of mustache?
We're doing me now?
No, absolutely not.
I look as good as I do, no matter how old I am, and I date younger men.
We're not talking about me.
I was going to say, that sounds like you. I look good at date younger men. Then Strange detects an astral energy trail leading out of the city into the Bayou country along the Mississippi River. Whoever sent the cards is making it very easy to find him, says Strange, as they approach an isolated shanty.
It's a trap.
Oh, yes. Swampland in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Lilith knows.
Relatable.
Lilith can talk.
Right up my alley.
Hey-o. Oh, yeah. Lilith sets those traps.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro. Let me get a ride on your alligator back, bro. Put it here.
The dilapidated appearance of the structure, however, belies the ornate and beautiful interior they see when they enter. A woman seated at a long table welcomes them and tells Strange to enter freely and of his own will. Yeah.
Turn around!
Whoa! Whoa.
No, not like that. I mean, leave immediately.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying something else.
Whoa, Phil. Whoa.
In the butt is fine.
When Strange asks her who she is, she says she is Marie Laveau, the Witch Queen of New Orleans. Hey, that's a fancy name. Lilith, the Witch Queen of Florida.
No, she's a real. She was a real person, so I don't know how I feel about this one actually.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
Doctor Strange can see that Marie Laveau is contemplating a tarot card layout identical to the one he laid out in New York. He senses power in the woman, but no threat.
'Cause she's black!
Whoa! Wait, was she black?
In real life, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, did they miscolor this thing?
I mean, they gave Storm blue eyes and platinum blonde hair, so, you know.
Well, she's a mutant.
Convenient plot point is convenient.
So many years of Claremont.
Exactly.
But then he asks what part she plays in this nightmare, and she replies that it was she who sent him the warning, as a friend.
As a friend? Oh, no.
And they say she just a friend.
Cleo wakes up instantly. Who's this hoe you talking to?
No. You don't go near him until I get my A, okay? She explains that his being there means her warning came too late. As the cards foretold, she continues he has fought, maligned...
It's called a postcard, a telegram, a letter in the mail, a phone call.
Dear Steven, it's me, your biggest fan, Stan.
Nice. Oh, did you see that Twitter post Devin CY made? He was like, because if you don't know, Elon Musk bought Twitter, and he's like, I'm banning Stan accounts. And he's like, what am I gonna do? And I was like, oh, gold tier. Gold tier. I love it.
Oh my. But as the cards foretold, he has fought malign magical forces and lost, and now the woman he loves stands in peril of her soul, for which he and his companions must do battle. The identity of his foe, she says, is Silver Dagger.
Boo!
You
did all this because of Silver Dagger? You're done. You're done. You're done.
At the mention of that name, Doctor Strange recalls his last battle against Silver Dagger.
He's like, it wasn't that hard, lady. Come on.
Hey-oh!
For a guy with the name Dagger, I'm just saying, he's not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Oh, you're saying he has a small weapon?
Yeah. Sad whistle indeed, sir.
Oh my. Doctor Strange recalls his last battle with him, which nearly killed Strange and forced him to enter the realm within the Orb of Agamotto. There, Strange died.
It was a multiverse of madness, I tell.
Get us the clicks and views, little Hellfire. There, Strange died, but he was soon reborn as the Sorcerer Supreme.
Sorcerer Supreme, Ben Riley.
Okay, you want that as a drop? We're gonna get that as a drop. Oh my god! Every time I hear Sorcerer Supreme, I just think of like a pizza special or something. Just
yes. That's because we were Pizza Hut kids. It's okay.
That's right, kids.
The corporations brainwashed us. It's okay. We're Pavlov's dog for Merc.
Kids, we earned our pizza, man. We read books for our pizza.
Like actual books you had to hold in your hand.
Hell.
I
I got stars. I put them on my button.
Oh, well, besides the book there being classes, reading in school is pretty cool.
Reading is cool, kids. So yeah, he's reborn as the Sorcerer Supreme, and with Clea's help, he defeated Silver Dagger and imprisoned him within the orb forever. Or so Strange thought.
Forever's not very long, is it, buddy?
On the Marvel Universe.
Unless you're Uncle Ben. It's a Spider-Man book, so it's appropriate.
Oh, man. He got killed that very first issue. Then he's like, was more and more mess got heaped on there. He's like, no, I'm good.
He's like, yeah, that was for the best. Honestly, think about it. Why didn't Mephisto offer him a chance to have Uncle Ben back? Think about it. He didn't want to come back.
That is the one change they would not dare touch.
They can't. I think literally they cannot.
Probably not, but I'm sure that would.
Nobody even mentions it ever. Ever. So I'm pretty sure it's like in the number one Spider-Man rule, Uncle Ben stays dead. If you touch Uncle Ben, you will never work at Marvel again.
Oh, yeah. Because I think there was even talks. I think the rumor was that talks like for Brand New Days, like they were talking about bringing Gwen back. But oh yeah, you don't touch Uncle Ben.
Just for poops and giggles, I want to see somebody do it. It's just a dream, though.
Well, Peter David did that in Friendly Neighborhood. Oh, I mean, it was like an alternate reality version of Uncle Ben. But yeah, that's the closest you can get.
Yeah. Which has always made me want to see what they would do in the actual, 616.
Yeah. Well, they have that what if story where it's like, what if Uncle Ben lived instead of Aunt May?
It's a what if story, you know what I mean? It's like, what if Miles Morales was the Hulk? You know? Which is coming next month, guys. Stay tuned. Shout out to John Ridley.
Oh my god, that first series of What If, it was all just like, hey, what if Gwen Stacy had lived? What if Uncle Ben had lived? What if Elektra had lived?
He wouldn't be the same person!
And this one's totally crazy, what if the Spider Clone had lived?
I mean...
Oh my god, have you read that? That is weird. We should cover that one day.
Oh, we should do a what if month, for sure.
Okay.
Whenever the next Marvel what ifs come out, I guess we should probably plan for that.
Oh yeah. Here, Daredevil. The new Avengers Declassified. Suck it, love.
I just love to start mess. I was just joking with you, Phil. I was like, why didn't you guys name it Avengers Academy? He's a professor.
I would have asked I would have asked your opinion, but I thought you didn't give two craps about Avengers. So then I said everything.
I don't. Then I assumed we were on the same wavelength. But yeah, next time definitely before you permanently make a name change.
You did what?
Before you make another name change.
No. You assumed?
Yeah, I know. It makes an ass out of you and me. I told you that. Our twin bond needs to be replenished. I shall come to Pittsburgh one day. I don't know when, but one day. Our telepathic link is thinning.
I've been daring her kids, and she still won't travel up here.
I can't do August. Maybe October.
Oh.
Yeah, our anniversary, fella.
We should go trick or treating.
I am working on an Invincible costume.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm going to stay away from the big two for costumes for a while.
Adam Eve?
No.
Okay.
Invincible.
Oh, come on. Oh my god, there's the cosplay. Invincible, Adam Eve, and we have a...
No, you get the Adam Eve costume.
Oh, see? Oh, kids, thank you. She thinks I got the legs for it. All right, cool. No, we have an Omni-Man.
Oh, yeah.
At least the stash for
I
it.
forgot what we said we were doing for Halloween, but on the show. We talked about it way back while. I might have been here. We were just spitballing. It was hilarious, though.
Seriously, come up. I'm sure you and Danielle can get drunk and we'll go trick-or-treating. With Clea's help, imprisoned us. So he thought he imprisoned him forever. As Marie Laveau continues, sinister cloaked figures carrying swords creep through the shadows of the night outside and surround her abode. Strange thought Silver Dagger was trapped forever, continues Marie, but he forgot that what the Eye of Agamotto knows, the Orb knows, and what the Orb knows, all within it know. And so if you knew that it knew that he knew...
They knew that we knew that he knew that she knew that they know that we don't know. Silver Dagger was helpless until a few weeks ago, but then the Eye of Agamotto, Dr. Strange's amulet, was stolen by the Harvesters of Eyes, who used it as a gateway to bring an ancient demon race to Earth. Strange and the Defenders fought the cultists and regained the Eye. Oh!
Sealing the...
It just keeps getting worse. It's like Silver Dagger Defenders. Oh my god!
I'm trying to remember. Did Claremont write those, or I'm like, damn. Because I know when Demon Tales was writing Marvel Team Up and he used Defender stuff, I'm like, okay, he's writing Defenders. I get it. But so yes, and they fought the cultists and regained the Eye, sealing the gateway and preventing the day of Xenogenesis. But while the Eye was being used as a gateway, continues Marie, it was flooded with the totality of the demon race's eldritch lore, and this allowed Silver Dagger to gain control of the orb and plot his revenge against Doctor Strange.
Is this convoluted? This is Claremont convolutedness, right?
No, oh, yeah.
Okay.
We're still in the first issue.
I know. It's a lot. That's why I don't actually like magic in the Marvel Universe. Every single Mystic book is like this, bro.
I know.
Doesn't matter who's writing it. It's just, no.
Again, modern comics would never...
It's because magic in Marvel is more like a science than a force of nature. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's all these weird rules that they feel like they have to institute, and I hate it.
And again,
I'm just gonna be real with you.
Modern comics would never. This would be 3 to 4 issues. This issue.
They give it to Bendis.
Oh.
Let's pad the runtime here.
Bendis.
Oh yeah, it would. The road trip down to New Orleans would be 1 issue.
Oh yeah.
As Doctor Strange removes his mystic amulet, he asks the Witch Queen why she is helping him. If Silver Dagger slays him, she replies, it will not be long before he comes after her. But Strange is not convinced because his reading of the tarot cards indicated a betrayal. Then he lays his amulet on...
One of you will betray me. Is it me, Jesus?
Oh, damn. Hold on.
Damn Judas.
Go ahead, love.
Every time somebody does that, somebody will betray me. That's just what I think. Judas goes and he asks Jesus, he's like, is it me? He's like, no. And I'm like, what? It was him! Smite him!
30
He doesn't deserve the silver! Get him!
I was going to say 30 pieces of silver.
We need the money. Gimme. Exactly.
Then he lays his amulet, Hail, on the table and casts a spell that causes it to reveal Silver Dagger, his disciples, and Clea, all within the realm of the orb. Clea is shouting for help, and Silver Dagger and his disciples surround a pyre on which they plan to burn Clea alive. Strange knows that if Clea's soul dies within the orb, her body will die on Earth.
If you die in your
1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. But Silver Dagger has closed the orb to him, Strange says, and he has no way to enter it. Hail. There is a way, replies Marie, but he must first master...
It involves some olive oil?
Oh!
Some Crisco?
Oil yourself up and slip into it.
Exactly. I get it.
I'm thirsty for it, bro.
But he first...
I know, it's like 8 pages, I know.
But he must first master the Shiatra Book of the Damned. Shiatsu Book of the Damned? What? Meanwhile...
I don't know what's going on.
I know. Meanwhile, one of the figures outside whispers to the others that their mistress's signal, they will attack and destroy all those within.
It was a trap!
Oh, it's a traps on traps. Unaware of what is happening outside, Strange continues to discuss magic with Marie. The Shiatra book is supposedly the oldest occult tome in creation, he says. The dreaded Necronomicon is derived from a small part of Shiatra lore.
Oh, we're going full on Eldritch Tears. That's nice. Okay.
And legend says that the lore is evil. Of course, aren't they all? But Marie Laveau replies that it is merely power that can be used for evil or for good.
That's how you know it's evil when they start saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. That's the classic line. You walk out the door when you hear that, kids.
Oh, yeah. That got my spider sense tingling. I know.
No, it's totally neutral.
Nah, guy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no good or evil guy. Depending on the sorcerer who wields it. Oh, well, it's going to be evil now. Knowing that he has no choice as far as Clea's life is concerned, Strange agrees to accept the Witch Queen's aid, and as she casts a spell that causes her herself to vanish, she carries away Strange's astral form. Then, as Spider-Man and Miss Marvel view Doctor Strange's entranced body,
They're just here to watch over the bodies? What the hell, man?
Spider-Man's spider sense starts to tingle strongly again. Meanwhile, in the astral plane, Marie Laveau funnels volumes of Eldritch Shiatra lore into the mind of Doctor Strange. It takes all of his strength of will to keep him from being overwhelmed with evil. It is a terrible risk, but he endures for Clea's sake, until suddenly a mystic ankh appears on his forehead, signaling mortal danger. The trap is sprung, says the Witch Queen, as she casts a spell that seems to shatter his astral form. A pity, she says, because he was her last real hope at this. At the same time, a chaos of light and sound surrounds Spider-Man and Miss Marvel, and suddenly Silver Dagger, accompanied by Marie Laveau, materializes in her sanctum. Marie's violet-robed acolytes vanish, while Spider-Man and Miss Marvel are instantly entrapped in the mystic crimson bands of Sidorak. The orb of Agamotto is transported there as well. Spider-Man can see that Doctor Strange is still entranced, but barely alive, so he asks Dagger what he has done with him. Dagger gloats that Strange trusted Marie Laveau, but he did not know that that Dagger had mystically enslaved her. When Strange dropped his guard, Marie cast a spell of transference that returned Dagger to Earth and trapped Strange within the realm of the orb of Agamotto. When Spider-Man looks into the orb, he can see Doctor Strange's astral form reviving. We're still not done. The first thing Strange sees is the talking cat. Oh, the first thing Strange sees is the talking caterpillar, which we know what he's always doing.
Smoked and
Yeah.
A permanent resident of the insane world within the orb. Then Strange quickly flies to the White Queen's castle, where Clea was to be burned at the stake. Yeah, he is high. Unfortunately, the mystic fire has nearly consumed her, and all of his spells prove ineffective. He can only watch as the woman he loves dies, and part of his soul dies with her. Unfortunately, nothing, not even death as it seems within the orb. As Strange continues to watch, the fire turns her into a chrysalis of energy that bursts to reveal Clea reborn as a fiery demon. She is no longer the Clea that Strange loves, but she might have been had she been raised as her true mother's daughter. Although Doctor Strange does not know it yet, Clea's mother is Omar the Unspeakable, sister of the dreaded Dormammu. Clea immediately attacks Strange with a barrage of barring spells. Wait a minute. How long is this thing? Jeez.
I think we're almost there.
Hey-oh. Silver Dagger is too preoccupied.
Living on a prayer, yeah.
Silver Dagger is too preoccupied by what is happening to Doctor Strange in the orb to notice Spider-Man pull a picture to the floor with a web strand. The noise distracts him, but when he tries to investigate, he falls on his face because Spider-Man has webbed his ankles together. The This breaks his spell of imprisonment, and the bands of Sidorak shatter, freeing Spider-Man and Miss Marvel. They slam him through the ceiling and then follow him to the roof, trying to keep him from casting more spells. They do not see Marie Laveau reach for Silver Dagger's shiny blade, which fell from his boot when he toppled. Arrogant beyond measure, Dagger floods his muscles with the strength of Satanish and punches Spider-Man in the jaw.
As you do.
Doctor Strange protects himself from Clea's onslaught behind the shield of Seraphim. He is amazed that she counters his spell almost before he casts them, keeping him continually on the defensive. Thus the battle rages on two fronts at the same time. Spider-Man and Miss Marvel vs. Silver Dagger on Earth, and Doctor Strange vs. Clea Demon in the realm of the Orb of Agamotto. As Silver Dagger pummels Spider-Man, Clea uses the fatal fangs of Farala, and Strange tries to trap Clea within the rings of Ragador. So unlike Satana, who speaks backwards, Strange has to speak in alliteration. Okay.
Well, it is, we're in the Stan Lee universe here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they casted some Stan spells. I know. Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Strange realizes that Silver Dagger's spell was a masterstroke because it forces him to choose between sacrificing his own life and that of the woman he loves. That thought causes Strange to hesitate briefly, and the spells disguising Miss Marvel and Spider-Man cease, and their costumes once more become visible. Just then, Spider-Man's spider sense tingles again, and suddenly the door bursts open, and the purple costume figures, armed with guns and swords, who had surrounded Marie Laveau's shack, break in. Miss Marvel quickly tells Spider-Man to get Doctor Strange's body to safety, because as long as he is entranced, he is vulnerable. Then she flashes Hale through the attackers, her fist flying. Spider-Man, too, knocks some of them away. Unfortunately, as soon as the battle seems over, the assailants rise up unscathed and attack once more. Miss Marvel and Spider-Man are forced back toward Doctor Strange, who is the real target of the assault, and they realize that against such an army that they must eventually lose. Alright. Carol Danvers remembers Wong as they met as Miss Marvel back in Defenders 57. At first, Spider-Man doesn't recognize Miss Marvel because she was wearing a different costume. Damn screen. She was wearing a different costume when they first met in Marvel Team Up 62. She had
so close.
She just started wearing this new costume in Miss Marvel 20. Doctor Strange recounts his deadly past encountering the Silver Dagger in Doctor Strange 1-5. He also recounts how he recently stopped the Harvester of Eyes, attempting to bring about xenogenesis with the Eye of Agamotto that happened in Defenders 58-60. Lots of so far. This is a Claremont. Yeah. Look how long we've been going, and we only covered one issue.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, mysticism is so convoluted in Marvel. That's why this is taking so long. It's like, really, Spider-Man and Miss Marvel are there for nothing. Nothing.
Well, it's Spider-Man.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, it's Spider-Man's book.
That makes it even worse. It's like he's getting the Tim treatment from the last Batman issue we covered.
Well, I think
for that Officer Down. It's
oh yeah,
he's there for 5 panels. It's fine.
Well, again, it's like it's Spider-Man's book, and it's like Claremont wanted.
And he's useless.
I know.
This is the problem when Doctor Strange shows up. Everybody becomes null and void.
Yeah, I was like, Claremont wanted to do like a Doctor Strange story, but Spider-Man puts asses in seats. So.
Yeah, so true. That's all. I mean, it's an okay story.
Yeah.
It's just really a lot of like I said, the mysticism in Marvel is just so convoluted. It makes my head hurt, literally. So.
I know. Yeah, I read a Doctor Strange. I'm just like, what's going on here?
I like the Clea stuff, but I've never really been a big Doctor Strange fan at all. I mean, and like the old stuff before he had his own book, it was fun. And then even the beginning of that Doctor Strange, I think it's volume 2, where he is fighting the guy that we're talking about. It's like 5 issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's the first 5 issues. I was like, nope, no, thank you. I'm done here.
Yeah, no, I've read some of that early stuff. I'm just like, I don't know.
Yeah, like every battle takes forever. No thanks.
I know Russell was reading through some of those early ones. I don't know. I think he stopped for a while.
You gotta rub that one in.
Yeah.
Alright, let's jump to 77. Alright, so I believe it's the same team except colorist Mario Sen. This one, January 1979. If I'm to live, my love must die. And Lil's like, love? Yeah.
Exactly.
Spider-Man and Miss Marvel, still disguised as... No, they're not disguised as ordinary people. Remember the spell drop. Crouched over the inert form of Doctor Strange in the sanctum of Marie Laveau, the Witch Queen of New Orleans. The Witch Queen has taken the astral form of Doctor Strange to an alien dimension where he hopes to learn the spells that will liberate his disciple and lover, Clea, whose soul is imprisoned within the realm of the Orb of Agamotto. Strange does not trust Marie, but he has no alternative. Thus, as the Mystic Master and the Witch Queen pass out of realms that he knows and the ones he has never explored, he opens his mind for full telepathic rapport with her. The agony is unendurable, but he realizes
Professor X could never.
He wishes with Jean. But he realizes that there can be no turning back. Whatever happens, he is at her mercy. Whoa! As soon as Strange telepathically links with Marie Laveau, suddenly Clea unleashes a devastating attack that breaks through his shield. Unfortunately, Silver Dagger at last begins to gather his mystic powers. Using spells, he slowly forces Spider-Man and Miss Marvel back into Marie Laveau's sanctum, and then a spell shoves Spider-Man against the crystalline orb of Agamotto. Tentacles emerge from the sphere and pull him inside as Miss Marvel strives with her Kree powers to counter Dagger's magic. But I love this, when Spider-Man enters the orb, parts of his reality overwhelm the reality, the domain of Dormammu, that Clea is trying to recreate within the orb to destroy Doctor Strange. That's an image of the Punisher machine guns Clea in a surprise attack. I love he just thumping his psychic waste in here. It just distracts her. Oh my lord. Doctor Strange quickly overpowers her. At the same time, Silver Dagger casts a spell that makes him grow in size and strength.
Yep. Reed Richards would like to have a word with him.
Was it a blue spell? But before he can defeat Miss Marvel, he collapses, struck from behind by his own dagger, wielded by Marie Laveau. Thus at midnight, Wong is startled in Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum when Miss Marvel, Strange, Spider-Man, Marie Laveau, the unconscious Silver Dagger, and the Orb of Agamotto all materialize behind him. Strange quickly frees Clea's soul from the orb, adding a spell to keep her from remembering her experiences until he can investigate everything that happened. Again, another mind rape. As she revives and embraces him, he wonders what part of her was represented by the fire demon that he fought, and where and how she learned to wield its power. The mortally wounded Silver Dagger is quickly transferred back to his prison in the orb, where he will remain alive but helpless. It is risky to keep Dagger alive, thinks Strange, for if he should ever face death and survive, and thereby attain true enlightenment, his next battle against Strange might end differently. Then Strange thanks Spider-Man and Miss Marvel for their invaluable aid, and he asks Marie to explain how she managed to overcome Silver Dagger's spells. She replies that she was able to bend them enough to send Strange the...
That sounds like it hurts.
Hey-oh! Again, it says... well, it's a misprint. It's supposed to be moops, or moors. To bend them enough to send Strange the warning in the tarot cards, and later to send her acolytes to slay Strange's physical form when they were both in the astral plane. Had Strange been slain, Silver Dagger would have remained trapped forever within the Orb of Agamotto. She served the old god, she continues, and even though Silver Dagger promised to spare her if she served him, she knew that he was lying, and so she bided her time until the appropriate moment to strike. Then, as she casts a spell to transport herself to New Orleans, she tells Strange to heed the tarot, for its prophecy is not yet done. As Strange holds Clea, he thinks of the final card of the tarot layout, the Tower. It is the most ominous card in the deck, portending his utter destruction. In saving Clea, he may have lost his own soul forever. And the ankle on his forehead, he gained that ability in Doctor Strange number 4. Doctor Strange was originally imprisoned inside the Orb of Agamotto by Silver Dagger in Doctor Strange Volume 1, Number 1. Thoughts?
I mean, that's just a typical magical team up in Marvel, honestly. No matter who writes it. Especially if Strange is involved, so.
A magical mystery tour?
I mean, honestly, unless it's Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom's mystic adventures are really fun. But usually because Tony Stark's there.
Well, he's always trying to pull his mother out of hell, and
yeah, it's more personal stakes, I guess.
And always,
and he's a petty dabbler. He's not on the we don't have like Eye of Agamotto's and stuff. Like we don't have all those words just running around.
Look at the first time.
Like he doesn't have his own book, so it's like always in someone else's book too. That helps.
Was he trying to open a portal that first time when he blew his face off?
Yeah, possibly.
So.
Or he heated up the lube too much.
Wow.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
Freed, what are you doing? Oh, I'm trying to open a portal. He lied and said, I'm trying to open a portal to hell.
So is that Sue's picture? Never mind!
Wow!
Okay, let's get to the big elephant in the room really quick. Amazing Spider-Man #1, 2022.
Yeah.
The what? 5th or 6th?
6.
Spider-Man #1?
Volume 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Because people were saying stuff about it online, and someone was like, dude.
And it's a $6 book. How convenient.
I know. Uh-oh, 6?
Exactly.
Someone was like, man, you think that's bad? Try The Punisher. I think he's on volume 13.
It's because he's bad at his job. I don't care what Charlie says. But it's Zeb Wells and John Romita, so it's just kind of like, okay, fine. Shut up and take my money. And it's, Spider-Man's 60th anniversary, so,
Oh, yeah.
It was going to be done regardless.
I'm willing to give this a chance, but I'm just like, I hope they don't drag this mystery out too long. What did Peter do?
I mean, he's Peter. He's kind of socially awkward and annoys everybody, so it could be anything.
Because we've all seen the preview page of him, like, standing in
But Aunt May, of all people, needs to pipe the hell down, because she is on my last damn nerve.
I know. I mean...
It's like, Aunt May, you die or get off the pot at this point. Please.
Exactly.
Go be with your husband in hell.
Whoa! And then this bill collector. Is this bill collector somewhat... Not
that bill collector's Mephisto, mark my words.
Not. That's... Oh. Get it? The bills do. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Zeb Wells, come on. Come on.
Do it!
Do it. Bills do, bro.
Yeah, I don't like everybody upset with Pete, because just a regular book gives me enough anxiety of just Peter being Spider-Man, but now everybody's pissed at him too. Oh, I can't take it.
Exactly. And again, okay, maybe some of the other people, but...
Except for Doc Ock. Doc Ock's always happy to see Peter for whatever reason.
But no, everyone else could be mad, but come on, bro. You don't need to be taking crap from Randy Robertson. Come on.
Randy?
Randy.
Yeah, you don't really need to take crap from anybody named Randy, to be fair.
And he's stalking Mary Jane.
Well, she's used to it. She always feels like somebody's watching her.
Does she? But I love that we got the Rose back.
Oh yeah, Anthony said that they were working on that. So
yeah,
interesting. I mean, that whole war kind of led up to him and his brother having beef. So
oh yeah, that should be coming.
It's gonna be interesting to see how that plays.
But the big the big crime lord we see here, the one seems like he's trying to take Kingpin's place, is Ray's favorite, Tombstone. That was interesting.
Oh boy, nobody tell you know who. Are their kids still dating?
Oh yeah. Randy asked for her hand in marriage in this issue.
I mean, is that really going to happen, or is somebody going to die? You know how we feel about marriage in this book. Something bad always happens.
Well, maybe
just look at...
She's the second Beetle? She might die, or, maybe we'll kill Rand, We've killed Flash Thompson, so, I'm sure we can kill Randy.
Anybody can get it. Anybody. Except for Aunt May.
Or he'll just disappear into limbo, Randy will disappear into limbo like his first wife.
Nice. That's gonna be a mystery 20 years from now. They're like, he killed his wife. Is Spider-Man gonna turn him in?
Oh my god, she's Facade.
Her and Betty plotting from the shadows.
Oh my god, we have to do that story. Today, I'm looking at the schedule. Sometime this year, we're doing Facade. F it!
Fine, throw it in.
Rand, I talked to Terry Kavanaugh, and even he was like, I can't remember who it was.
Oh no! Shut up!
Yeah, no, even the writer doesn't remember who it was going to be, so that's a true unsolved...
He's just too embarrassed to say. He knows what he did.
All I gotta say is Betty was in that story. But we'll get there. But no, I like the Romita's pencils, but again, if I like him on anything, it's always Spider-Man.
I don't know. I like his Spider-Man stuff, but I've seen better stuff of his.
Daredevil.
But it's kind of one of those things. It's the 60th anniversary. We're gonna bring a Romita back. Might as well be senior.
Well, I think that's impossible.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. I just wonder too if Romita's just he's done Spider-Man so many times that he tries to tweak his style every time. So
an improvement, but I feel like they feel the need to not rehash, you know what I mean? If you're gonna come back, you might as well be a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a $6 book, so
I don't know if Charlie was mad that he bought this.
It looks like a modern refresh. Like, it definitely doesn't look like his old stuff. So.
Why didn't Charlie...
That's not necessarily a bad thing. So.
Yeah, Charlie seemed mad that he bought this book. I'm like, I didn't tell you to buy this book, bro.
I know. I'm like, I mean, yeah, Spider-Man was an Avenger, but...
Well, that's why I think he was like, "Are we gonna do this one?"
It's not like he actually collects comic books to care for them as an investment. So this is probably under the couch cushion right now.
I threw $6 away for that. No,
I just could never.
No, he probably bought it for the last 2 pages.
Oh yeah, Doc Ock is in it, so and he can't wait to get his tentacles.
Whoa,
no, Petey.
He's because Doc Ock is imprisoned by some mystery menace.
Yeah.
I don't think those are tentacles.
Oh my god, what if that's Aunt May?
No.
It's like
I wish, but no.
Like the torture wheel.
You know, they should have made Aunt May Madam Web. I'm just saying.
I mean, she looked like her, kind of.
Well, she looks like Blind Out, too, so I don't know. I think all old white ladies look the same in Marvel. I mean, even Mary Jane's aunt kind of just looks like her with brown hair, so.
Yeah. And I'm assuming Ramita likes Digger, because we dug up Digger, you know. When last time we saw him? Like 15, 20 years ago?
Maybe Zeb does. I don't know.
I don't know, but I'm just like... No, because I think, the last time we saw him was in JMS's run, and I believe it was Ramita drawing it then.
Oh, maybe he asked him. It's like, hey, bud, can you find a reason to get Digger in here?
Because sometimes, like that Spider-Woman book, Carla would ask Perich, it's like, hey, what do you want to draw? So, maybe Zeb was like, hey, I got a slot for a villain. Who do you want? Maybe Ramita said Digger. I want to draw a green zombie, bro.
I mean, it's different. Like I said, it's definitely a different vibe than the last one, for better or for worse. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It feels weird for this to be the #1 issue, though. You know what I mean? It just felt like, I don't know. It didn't grab my attention. Like, hey man, whole new team, we're shaking everything up. Like, it just really felt like. Why is this a #1?
Well, I wonder if it's weird too because Zeb was part of that last. He was part of
that contraption,
the Ben stuff. So yeah, so
that infernal contraption. Yeah.
Oh my! So I wonder, are they going to reveal the whole mystery in 900? I think
that's what they're waiting on.
Yeah, because what was this?
Stupid legacy numbering. This is why it sucks.
So I think it's going to be like...
Get a big triple size #2. Like, what the hell?
Hey, no, it's like #6 is going to be 900, so that's what I'm thinking. So
Just random. This is what I mean, just random.
So the beginning and the end of the arc will be oversized.
Like, why couldn't they just hold off and make that 6th issue the first issue? Like, we could have just cleaned up, because that last book needed some cleanup. I'm just saying.
I know, man. They should have went to 100.
It's so crazy.
If you wanted to do this, yeah, they should have ran it to 100 or whatever, yeah, and then do 100, then 900.
Think, people, think.
Yeah. Well, they wanted a new #1, though.
Yeah, but
60th anniversary.
Think about it. They could have charged $20 for that one. If they would have ran the other one to 100 and did 900 is the first book, triple size, giant size, hologram, stickers, poster.
How do you know?
$20.
How do you know it's
hardcover?
How do you know it's not going to be?
I'm not paying that for a 6th issue. I don't care what the legacy numbering says.
Oh my!
Just saying.
Yeah, come on. You know what? I'm going to lay this at Slot's feet. If you didn't have to have one more issue, I mean, cool. Couldn't we have made 100 and 900 the same thing? I don't know.
Yeah, always, when in doubt, blank Slot. I agree. Lovingly, of course.
As I call him, 30 Slot, yes.
Nah, I mean, it's just more of the same. I don't get why this is a #1. It's an okay story. We got Ramita. We got Zeb. So, I guess we'll probably get a change in either 25 or 50 issues. We'll see. They can't do that with Spider-Man. They can't do every 25 issues in #1, though. They can't.
No.
Right?
No. Yeah, no.
Okay.
I hope not.
I mean, they do that with X-Men nowadays, so I don't... And, X-Men is the house that Marvel,
exactly.
built the Marvel house in the 90s, so...
Okay, this thing can't possibly be on time, because I'm seeing something here that says issue 6 or 900 goes on sale June 22nd. That can't possibly still be the case, can it? No.
Not at all.
Oh my god, did you see the new villain coming? The Sinister Six Adaptoid?
Yeah, I saw it. I don't want to talk about
it. Oh, is that why Otto's on the pain wheel?
Yes, that is why.
Oh, God.
So, there's something for Charlie. I'm still waiting for
I
them
don't
to
know.
give me something.
Hey-oh! I don't know, man. I think they kind of rubbed Charlie the wrong way. Okay, now I'm seeing something saying July 27th, so
Okay, there we go.
that sounds more doable. Hey,
Ooh, July's gonna be busy.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
your Gambits.
Got, Amazing 900, Thor Love and Thunder is going to be out, so I'm sure there's going to be Thor stuff dropping. Oh, did you see there's a Hulk Thor crossover coming? They're going to beat each other senseless for their 60th anniversary. That sounds about right.
Yeah, I saw that. Not interested.
I know, even Charlie was rolling his eyes last night. I'm like, oh my god.
I hate Thor. You know that.
I know, but
in
even
the comic books, in the movies, I hate Thor.
but even Charlie was
Not
like,
the mythology, Marvel's Thor.
But we
specifically.
talked about that on Avengers Declassified #1. Yeah, and even Charlie was rolling his eyes at that. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, if all three of us are just like, Hulk, do we need to do another Hulk Thor? But
Who is this for?
what? Well, you know who it's for. Who I think might be excited.
You gotta rub that one in.
Oh yeah, he's a juvenile little baby. I know.
Well,
We
that
love you, Russell.
escalated quickly.
Hey, don't.
I'm sorry. Every guy that I've ever met that likes Marvel's Thor is a giant man baby. I'm sorry. It's a thing.
Hey, there's no problem being a giant man baby, especially if you're one of our patrons.
You gotta rub
Like I
that
said,
one
there's
in.
nothing wrong with it, but like just for me personally, every single Thor fan is a giant man baby.
Wild like an animal.
It's fine. I just don't want to deal with it. It's like kids with diapers. Yeah, they gotta take a poop, but I don't want to have to change it.
It's so salty.
Oh yes, and yes, Amazing 900 will be a $10 book confirmed.
Oh, just 10?
It's 92 pages.
Just $10?
Yeah, 92 pages.
They
yeah.
showed restraint. I guess we're not getting a hologram cover, so.
I mean, how often are we getting something over $10 that's on a trade level?
How often are we even? Well, they didn't even really technically make it to. Never mind. 900. It's legacy numbering. It'd be more impressive, say, if it was like Batman or Action Comics.
I was gonna say if they kept the numbering.
Yeah, that would be more impressive.
I don't know, man. Those renumbered for a while too, but all right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're running.
We
late.
gotta go.
No, well, real quick, Carnage 2. No,
It's a flop.
Really? Really?
It's a flop for me.
Oh, I mean, I thought maybe they were dragging it out a little bit, but I kind of liked it more than the first one.
Well, yeah, more than the first one. That was all set up and pomp and circumstance. I'm done with Carnage right now. I'm done with all the symbiotes for a minute. Like, they burnt me out at this point.
Did the last page turn you off as he's going for the spot?
Completely. I was just like, oh, I literally almost threw the book, bro. I was like, what the?
The best meme for Sony this week, there was a picture of the spot on it, but it was like, someone like screen capped the headline that says, top 10 worst Spider-Man villains. And then the second picture was, they were like, here's Sony going.
Yeah, give me the
money. The top 10 worst Spider-Man villains. Sony. Yes. El Muerto, please.
You need the money. Gimme.
There's so many characters. They do them here to 2 issues.
Well, they can't do Miguel.
Can't they? He's in a cross.
I mean, that's for the animated. I think that's completely separate.
Oh, so what?
They get all the good stuff there, and then they have to do like the lower tier stuff.
So they're not.
I mean, like that's literally like a franchise and a brand on across the Spider-Verse is a brand on.
Oh
itself.
yeah, but is that part of the deal? Like they can't do Miles or Miguel in live action; they can only do them in animated, or?
I would think just to keep things simple, so that gives them. So the further they dig, you know what I mean? It's just like gonna have to give it back to Marvel eventually, bud.
All right, kids. We're gonna cut it there because we have an interview coming up here soon.
Yeah, I got like 5 minutes to get ready. Great job, Phil. We started at 8:30.
I know. I didn't plan on all the mystical crap taking so long. What is Claremont? It was wordy. All right, kids. So yes, check out. If you want to check out the interview, Mr. DG Chichester Chats, episode 9. So yes, guy, tune in. Email us your thoughts. The homework next time. I believe we're doing Marvel Team Up. Is it 80 and 81? More Doctor Strange. So
more Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that stuff. Little Smokes Ale. All right. So yes, kids, email us CapesandLunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, on Twitter. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Smash that subscribe button. Don't miss anything, including
the Chichester chats when they hit. But if you want to hear Chichester early, subscribe to the Patreon. You'll get that. You'll get all the interviews early, and also superhero movie brackets. We will find the worst superhero movie of all time, and it will kill me. All right, and merch. Buy yourself some Capes and Lunatics merch. Capes and Lunatics sidekicks. Find everything at Linktree, linktr.ee/Capes and Lunatics. Lilith Hellfire.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok, making comments, not content, because that's not what we do here at Lilith Hellfire69. Either do the 6 or do the 9. Come. I don't know whether to be excited or horny or both.
All right, kids. Thank you for joining us.
That's what she said.
Sorry to rush you out the door. You don't have to leave, but you can't stay here.
You gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here.
That's what Marie Laveau said. All right, kids. Yes, more magical mystery. Will we get more cleavage? We don't know. But until then, swing on back.
Flip.
Flipping out of here.